And if somebody wants...
Are we streaming to RTMP?
Let's hope it's not Real Progressives. If it is, I'll just apologize. It's looking... Oh, I have to hit go live. Okay, go live. That's... Oh, okay, it should be. I think we're on.
I think we're on, yeah.
The thing is, that's bothering me is I can't see... That's really weird. I can't see that that is... Why doesn't Restream list the... Uh-oh. Okay, why doesn't it list the CAP, Citizens Against Plutocracy Facebook page? Because normally under here it says the Real Progressives one. And DLive is saying unable to connect. Okay, YouTube is saying we're online.
YouTube's online, and the custom RTMP is online.
Okay. You mean CAP, right? Oh, let me do stop share, sorry. Because who knows what's... Leave this page. It may... Okay, maybe that'll work now. No, it doesn't say. Okay, edit. Maybe... oh. Maybe I just didn't put the right thing here. Hello, anybody that happens to be watching us right now. Ah, that's it. I just didn't put a display name or something. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. That was me entering. Okay. All right. I don't know why DLive isn't going, but I have learned that there just seem to be some funky things with DLive.
Yeah, I've heard that too when talking to other people.
Okay.
DLive is just kind of wonky.
Right. Okay. So here I am with wet hair, and it's what time is it? 12:54 a.m. So if anyone is online, let's see. We are just testing right now because we're doing some interviews and some streams. We will be going to the Citizens Against Plutocracy, or no, Revolt Against Plutocracy Facebook page to live stream interviews with candidates and stuff. So Brian and I are just messing around with the Zoom controls and making sure we've got all the stream stuff straight.
Yep,
and
just testing all out.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. I should start. I guess there's. What's the best way, do you think? All right, I'm going to put. Sorry, I'm interrupting myself here. Okay, Zoom. I'm just wondering, it's weird when we go live and then I later put in the link to join.
Right.
But I guess that's the only way to really do it. Oh, that's not it. Hang on. If anybody happens to be watching this and feels like coming on, we don't have any particular news story. Oops. Uh-oh. Nope, that's not what I want. In mind, we're actually testing settings. But if anybody wants to come on and talk. What is going on?
And yes, we are live on the on Citizens Against
Okay,
Plutocracy.
sorry, Victor. Don't mind us. We're playing around, so that's not right. So we make sure we're trying to make sure we can have the Zoom controls right. Like the trickiest thing is if I guess I can't make myself disappear. Like if I'm streaming, I don't know.
Right.
Zoom is a little tricky. I'm having trouble copying this. Why? Hang on. Invite. Copy. There we go. I'll put it here. If anybody wants to. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Damn it. It's not what I meant to do. Okay. 2 viewers. Well, that went away really fast. That's okay.
Yeah, we're just messing around.
We're just testing. I mean, there is a lot of news going on. Okay, let's get this off of our faces here. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, if you want to come on, you can be a test subject for... Wait, why is it still doing that? For playing around with the Zoom controls. Okay.
Treya is here.
Oh, that's cool. Hello. So basically, I just need to get where I'm really comfortable. It's tricky being on screen, talking to a guest. I'm very glad that Ray Lutz was so talkative, and I thought he was great. But, you know, when I'm trying to man these controls and all at the same time, it's a little hectic. So we just want to practice and make sure we have that down. And yeah, the makeup crew is on vacation. Let's see. Okay. So one of the things I wanted to do, it would be good if we had a third person actually. Or I can just do that from my other laptop. Okay, Victor, I will delete this. I think I can just delete this from the cat page. Oh, maybe we should though. Maybe we could get a participant to help us out with playing around with the Zoom controls if we add in. Should I put the Zoom link here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All right. Try that. Come on. Yeah. All right. We are testing Zoom controls.
Shirley's on YouTube.
Oh, okay. I didn't put it. Did you put it on YouTube? I guess I could put it on my channel. Okay.
Yeah, it's on yours with the title of the Speakeasy, and she's like, "Why didn't you put?"
Oh. Yes. Oops. Thank you for noticing that. Okay. So I need to put that on. I need to make sure I change that. I'm not particularly tied to that name. I just came up with that on the fly. Oh wait. Okay. Wait a minute. On my own channel, it says this message flashed up. Someone you've blocked as a moderator here. Okay.
Oh, no kidding.
I don't know what that's about. YouTube, who knows?
That's strange.
Oh, yes, Shirley, we were going to be. I wasn't feeling great. You know, my head's a barometer sometimes, and once we get, I think, in a regular routine, we don't, oh, whoops. I didn't realize that was up. Sorry. We don't want to bail when we say we're going to be on, but since we're kind of just getting rolling, I thought it didn't matter too much, and so I just wasn't feeling it, honestly. But yeah, we typically are going to do, I think Saturdays are better. What do you think, Brian?
Yeah, I think so too.
This
next Saturday, though, I'm unfortunately not going to be in town.
Oh, okay. So we might do Friday.
Friday would be
Yeah, let's plan on Friday. So yes, anybody, Shirley, we're gonna do Friday, 10:30. Typically, I think we're gonna aim for Saturdays because we tend to be more awake later, and we get people on. And that was really great. 2 Saturdays ago we had James and Garden and Snork, and kind of like a reunion. And we were on a long time, so. That was cool. But Saturdays seem to be better. We all have more.
Shirley says she's calling in.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. I didn't put... Okay. It didn't recognize the meeting ID. Wonder what...
Kind of
Huh. Okay, let me try again, Shirley. Sorry about that. Let's try. All right. Shirley, I'm just going to put it here and see what happens. So you know that won't work. Damn it. Oh, because Brian, I only sent... Okay, here, I'm going to send it to you. If you... what is going on? Hang on. Oh, there it is. There's the whole thing. Okay, I'm going to send it to you, if you don't mind sending that out to Shirley. So I think also, I just wasn't feeling prepared for news stories. There's a lot going on, and I like to, dig in and have all the details, like the election integrity stuff that came out. There's a great person on Twitter. Her name is Jennifer Cohn, I believe. I may ask her. We follow each other. I may ask her if she wants to come on. She just follows a lot of... Lulu follows her too. She follows a lot of election integrity stuff. The only thing that kind of bothers me, but we chatted back and forth once, is I said, what about the DNC primary rigging? I felt like she was looking just at kind of the Republican side of the, and really this is not a partisan issue. It's both sides, and but I think I don't see that kind of bias now in her tweets. But anyway, there's a lot going on with that. Like in Georgia, what is this? The SB 403, which would allow hackable electronic ballot markers and computer-generated paper ballots with barcodes that humans can't read. So obviously that's not a real paper ballot when the machine just spits out something with a barcode on it that is supposed to be a record of your vote, right?
Right.
So anyway, there's been a lot going on with that. I knew that, Saturday or yesterday, it was pretty much all about the March for Our Lives, and I don't know. Is that Shirley?
Yes, it worked this time.
Oh, good. Hey, Shirley.
You didn't recognize the other meeting ID.
I probably just goofed on something. We're trying to mess around with some settings, and so we're learning. We're just testing and kind of goofing around, and I think it might be in D Live now. So anyway, what's new, Shirley?
How are you guys doing?
We're doing well.
Yeah, okay. Hanging in there.
I want to talk about that day in March.
All right. All right.
They really using those kids. I'm sorry. Nico House did a video today. I don't know if anybody saw it.
Yeah,
you saw it, Frank? That was co-opted by the DNC.
Yeah,
Robert Cran. What'd you say, Brad?
I got an email from Hillary about it 3 or 4 days ago. Of course, I marked it as spam.
You got to be kidding me. She sent the email about it?
She sent an email about it, yeah. Annie Oakley herself.
Well...
Oh.
A lot of nerves.
Sorry,
It's just crazy. They took away from the march, because then they started saying, like, Martin Luther King Jr.'s daughter, I don't know if she was a Washington, not his daughter, his niece. So we want to take all the guns away. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? You taking all the guns away?
Yeah, it's...
What happened to banning what that boy used at the school?
Right.
We had a ban on assault rifles after Reagan was almost assassinated and Brady got shot and paralyzed.
Yeah, that's correct. Yes, we did.
And then when Bush got in office, they didn't touch it anymore.
Yeah, it's...
I'm trying to tell my husband, and he won't believe it. I'm like, Curtis, this march is co-opted. The kids not really getting out their message. Because if somebody went to the kids, when the media was like, oh, we never say we want to take all the guns. We just want gun control. Now, this the kids. But the adults are saying, did you see Ebon getting attacked at the rally in Boston?
You know, I watched his stream, but I didn't actually see what happened. I saw there was a part, there was someone talking to him, and then it sort of cut off. Maybe there was another video.
No, that wasn't that one.
Oh.
You actually saw this woman attacking her with her sign and reaching for his phone. She damaged his phone, too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's crashed. It's cracked. The glass is cracked, even though it had a protective cover on there.
Oh, my God.
The metal piece that was surrounded it. And the police was right nearby. He said, now, if I did something to this woman, they'd be all over me.
Yeah.
I'm afraid we just have a situation where it's all... Nobody wants to hear you even say something slightly, middle ground, and people are just like... I mean, a friend of mine said something, was talking about the march, and I said... Well, I mean, this is a huge country, and D.C. is not Oklahoma, and, I don't hunt. I don't like guns. I wouldn't want to even have one. I don't like guns at all. But I'm also, like, I recognize this is a huge country, and that there are other parts of the country where people do hunt, or for whatever other reasons they want. And we're not ever going to get to sensible solutions by being extreme about it. And she just went off on me. This is a friend of mine. And I said, wait a second, she thought I was arguing the other side. And I'm not arguing the other side. I don't like guns either. I'm telling you what I think can be passed. Look at the Pew Research stuff. I posted it on Facebook, but one thing I was surprised about was there were fewer people on the right that supported the banning the assault rifles than I thought would be. So that was kind of disappointing. Because I think that's something we should be able to... I mean, why do we need AK-47s or whatever they are, But there are a lot of things that both sides do agree on, and that's where we should go. But I'm learning, no matter what the issue is, trying to be an independent and try to be in the middle of the road and get one side to see the other. You just even bring up something that's remotely sounding like you're on the other side and you're just attacked. It's insane. It's crazy.
Well, Esau didn't even say anything. He just had on his NRA hat.
Right.
Just walking through the crowd filming. And she, get out of here, you got to go. She was, oh my God. I was like, oh my. We were telling her in chat, call the police, get the police.
Oh my God. Do you know, though, I saw Ebon with his hat, and I just thought, I don't know, I just think so much of him for, knowing what we know about him and really what a progressive he is. I mean, I know he owns guns, and again, that's not something I personally would do, but he does, but the fact that other people would see him and just think he's this, I don't know, right-winger was funny to me, and I applaud him for doing what he did, because he's standing up as one of these reasonable, independent thinking people, which is what we need more of.
Oh yeah.
We need
right.
And so I applaud him for doing that because, you know, Boston, well, you guys know my daughter went to school there and she couldn't stand it because it was, I never thought I'd say this, but it was just so liberal in that, like, establishment Democrat liberal way that she couldn't deal with it, and I don't think I would be able to either, you know. I
And
don't.
a lot of the people was looking at Eva like, "You're Asian. What you doing?
I know.
What you doing with an NRA hat on?"
It's so stupid. It's so crazy.
Like,
Yeah.
you can't own firearms. I mean, come on, people. Really?
The
That
labels.
was an old lady that attacked them. I'm like, that's part of the women's march. Part of it. Even though, when you see, I tell you what a real protest is, like what's going on in Sacramento right now, where that man was shot 20 times in his grandmother's backyard. Those people went out and protested. There was no porta potties, no organizers, donating money, hiring aircraft for them to get people to come there. That's protesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
You.
was the front for the DNC, and they had voting for booths there, so people could sign up to vote. They're trying to get people to come back to that damn party. It's a scam.
Yeah.
The thing is, what I think is that was actually good about this march is that it's getting the kids involved.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was co-opted. There's no question in my mind the damn thing was co-opted. But these kids are starting to understand at a very early age the power that they can have by getting voicing their opinions and getting active in politics. And I think that's huge.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Well,
I have a question about that David Hall.
about who?
David Hall, one of the students.
Oh, right. I've heard a little bit about him.
There's been questions about him, and he talks so well. For him to say, "Oh, we need to look to Israel to get to find out how to do this," and I'm like, "I was a 20-year-old say something like this."
Well, you know, about the gun controls or the marches, you know, being co-opted, I think it's very tricky because you don't by saying yes, we see that the Democratic Party wants to use this to get people back in. We don't want to come off, or I don't know, I don't like to come off as being against what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I'm not against what the
right.
kids are doing. I'm
I know.
with the freaking politicians using those kids.
Mm-hmm. I know.
They don't realize it.
I know. I tried to tell this friend of mine that we were talking about, you know, gun control with her son. Her oldest son is transgender. And I said, you know, tell him to not just, you know, blindly, you know, vote Democrat. And I started kind of trying to explain, you know, identity politics and, you know, that they want to use certain groups, but they're not really for them in any way. It's just, you know, I mean, I said, go look at Hillary's comments not that long ago. Was it 2008 election where she's on with Chris Matthews and he even just asked her about gay marriage, you know, and she says she's not for it. I mean, but it's hard to...
Came on later on too.
Right.
What was it, 2011 or something like that?
Mm-hmm. Right, but they're counting on it because if they can get everybody riled up and just staying in that camp because, you know, supposedly it's better than the other side, that's the danger. It's, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to see. It's still telling me that we can still keep talking about everything. We also did this just to so we could monkey around with our settings and stuff. And I'm still not going to D-Live. So I'm on Steam It now, Shirley.
You on Steam It?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been on there yet, so I gotta go subscribe to you too. Every time I see somebody get on there, I go subscribe.
Well,
Are you on Gab?
No, I'm not on Gab. I started to do that. I think I signed up and then I just didn't follow through on it.
You could go on there live when it's YouTube YouTube be messing up, you can go right there live.
Okay.
Well, I like Steam It because there were a lot of, well, Lee Camp is on there. I know Jimmy Dore is on. Claire Connolly, who's a young journalist. I really like her a lot. She was interviewed on Redacted tonight. And anyway, I've chatted with her on Facebook. I'm going to see if she'll come on, Brian. But anyway, I just noticed that a lot of journalists that I really respect are on Steam It. And I also like the fact that I guess there's no algorithm to sort of like monkey with like what you see, you know, the way Facebook does sort of. Anyway, it seems like Steam It is where everybody's going. And I do know, I started hearing that Gab was, whether it's true or not, I don't know, that Gab was being labeled as a more right-wing place.
Right.
And
Yeah,
I don't know if that's true, but I just kind of never went there. I also have Minds, but it didn't really seem to take off. But Steam It seems to be taking off, and it's a little wonky. I thought that it wasn't working, and now my videos are here, but right now the stream is not working to it. And I know that Ebon is doing it like every night, right?
Right.
So let me just see if I can turn it off and back on. Maybe that will. It's telling me to restart. I don't want to restart OBS. So
Cindy Sheehan's thing is starting to pick up, because remember I told you about this lady?
Yes.
I think you watched the Bella.
Yes.
Tiana.
Mm-hmm.
They got something going on in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
I think sometime this month from 6 to 8, they're going to be talking about that. She's like, this is the real Women's March. Not being co-opted. They said no Soros or the DNC or anything. So that's what happened to them. That's what happened to Occupy Wall Street. They had undercover agents, FBI agents in there, and broke that up. And I fault Obama for that.
Sorry, Shirley. Hang on just a second. I'm trying to... I'm not Ebon. I learned a lot from him, but this is a little difficult for me. I'm wondering, Brian, if I should end the... I think I'm going to stop the... Who's on here for...
Garden's coming back.
What? Where do you mean? On here now, or just on Twitter and
Yeah,
stuff?
he came in a little early and said we want to be here for a bit. He's going to come. He's coming right back.
Oh, okay. Very cool. I love talking to Garden. All right. I think I'm going to... I might stop the cap, the Facebook here, because we're just sort of...
Now, with Steven, can you show a live show?
Yeah, you can, but I haven't gotten it to work yet. I uploaded videos, and that worked, but I know Ebon's doing this every night, and it's working for some reason.
Oh, yeah, because he does Mr. Steven.
Well, it's to D-Live, and then that goes to Steam It. Maybe there's like a delay.
I got to catch on to all this stuff. What's D-Live? That's another site?
Tell me about it. We're joking about it because it's, D-Live, D-Tube, YouTube, B-Live. It's just like...
YouTube.
Okay, it's saying... Oh, you know what? That was really stupid of me, Brian. Okay. I know what I did now. I'm glad we're doing this because I'm learning. I have to actually go here. You have to manually set up D-Live each time. Okay.
No.
You
have to manually... Oh, okay.
I forgot. It's not... The stream key doesn't change anymore, but you have to actually go in. That's why it's not going. Okay.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. See, this is what's hard because at the beginning of say we're doing a Revolutionary Roundtable, and at the beginning, I guess I need somebody else to be doing, let Victor or you do the introductions, so I can just be here monkeying with the settings. All right. The one tricky thing is, I guess you have to upload a thumbnail each time. It won't let you. It's weird. Okay. I don't even know what these are. Holy crap. I'll put up some picture. I don't even know what it is.
Do you guys know they're having another thing next month?
A what?
Walking out of school. They're having another march next month, April 20th or 24th, something like that.
Huh.
And Killer Mike, the rapper, is getting heat for what he said. They mad because he was on.
Oh, right.
Talking.
Sorry, I'm not smiling at that. I'm smiling at. I just had to grab a picture to put up here, and it's my sister. Hang on, let's see if it goes.
Oh no, I know you're not smiling at. You don't like what he said?
Oh, wait, you're talking about Killer Mike, what he said about the NRA, or what? Wait, what exactly happened? He said he got
interviewed on
their channel or something.
NRA TV by this other black guy that was there. It was an awesome interview. Because he was like, they were talking about my husband. Like, they wasn't saying that on TV. I said, well, mainstream media show what they want to show, but they missed it, taking away all guns. I don't think it wasn't the kids. It was the adult that was there.
Right.
And Killer Mike was like, I'm an avid gun owner. I believe in the Second Amendment?
Yeah, the Second Amendment, right.
Yeah, and he said, I'm a lifelong NRA member. I grew up on a farm. We hunt, we shoot things to eat, and he was like, one time my daughter was going to Atlanta University, and it was a shooting there. What we do, we took her to get a gun license, and took her to the gun range and taught her how to shoot, and now she's licensed to carry a gun.
Right.
And he was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
He said, when you think about Ferguson, all these other incidents that happen, when it's just black folks, ain't nobody calling the celebrities, what's the Oprah, George Clooney, or somebody else, another one.
George Clooney.
To this march. It was over $2 million. It had to be more than that. The bus hauling people in, you're building up a stage and stuff. You got performers there. The same performance that was at the Women's March in Washington.
Yeah. Sorry, Shirley. I'm a little bit distracted here. So I tweeted, I'm trying to actually end the stream to the Citizens Against Plutocracy page, but it won't. I can't make it stop. That's okay. I just want to be mindful of where we're streaming here, but I think my thing to DLive went now. Let's check and Steam it.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's okay. Let me just see where it is. No, I did. Oh, there it is. Okay. And it has my sister. That's weird. Okay. Do you see that thumbnail? Or are you on Steam it, Brian, or anybody?
No, not. I can't.
No.
Okay. Anyway, I think it's working now. It'd be good to check. But I just forgot that I have to go in and manually do a couple things on that. So that was the problem there. It is working, I think. But about Killer Mike, I like him a lot, and
that's a cute picture.
Yeah.
And like he said, he's an activist. He works with anti-gun activists in Georgia, wherever he lives at in his area.
Yeah, I tweeted out something because I saw I think it was Ben Dixon said something to him about like, hang on, about, you know, like, we'll ask Philando Castile, you know, how the NRA, you know, how that worked out for him or something like that. And
Yeah, but
I just tweeted that, you know, I don't like.
husband is like, well, he was on the NRA TV. They say the NRA is using him as a black token. I said, here we go using race.
Yeah.
I said, you own guns. My son and him are licensed to carry a gun.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If they come and take everybody's guns away, which they really want to do, are you going to like that? He said, no. I should be able to carry a gun. I said, well, you need to get off of that mainstream media news.
Mm-hmm.
He stayed on there and it pisses me off.
Yeah,
Well,
it's just a bunch of misinformation.
at least you can come on here and you can vent at other places. But yeah, it's bad. So anyway, I tweeted out. So Benjamin Dixon had said, "Ask Killer Mike where the NRA was for Philando Castile and get back to me."
My husband said the same thing to me.
So I said, as middle-aged white woman, I dare to comment, but if I were young, especially black male in America, I'd be scared as hell to leave my house. Can you blame so many for wanting to be armed? Gun or cell phone, your life is at risk. So, I don't know.
Well, what did that idiot say?
Do what? Back? No one said anything. Nobody said anything back. I tweeted that out because, I mean, I can understand it in a way. I mean, I for the life of me can't understand. You know, I watched that video. I'm sorry, I don't remember the kid's name. That was 20 in Sacramento. Was it? What's his name?
He shot that man 20 times in his grandmother's backyard.
Why in the hell should anybody fire 20 shots?
Yes. Come on, we thought he had a gun. When does a cell phone look like a goddamn gun?
I don't know.
I've never seen one that looks like.
You know, when I watched that video, well, okay. I guess what was the story that they thought he was breaking into homes or something? Not that.
They got a call about somebody breaking into car windows.
Okay.
He was in his grandmother's backyard.
Right, I know. Well, regardless, even if he was breaking in, he didn't deserve to die, so. But I don't know the details on that. But, I don't know. I watched the video, and the first thing that came to my mind, just listening, it sounded like the officers, at least one of them, sounded really young to me. I don't know who they are, what their names are, but it made me think of the, the WikiLeaks thing, where you hear the guy in the helicopter, and he's sounding like kind of riled up, and like, dude, this is not Call of Duty. This is someone's life. But they sound almost kind of like, I don't want to say excited about it, but that was what was so disturbing to me, just to hear them talking, you know.
Well, you know, a lot of our soldiers are out there raping women and killing people in these countries too. Mm-hmm.
It just, I don't know. I'd like to know who these officers were, and I mean, what kind of training are we giving these people before we give them lethal weapons?
You won't know. Look what happened to Chelsea Manning. She dimed down her people with that chopper that killed those
the journalists.
It's sad. It's sad. And Obama started that shit. And I wish my husband stopped worshiping him too, because he is not the Messiah.
Right.
So do you see that now, Brian, and Steam It? Is that actually working, like, live?
Yes, it's live. Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Let me go there. Yeah.
Yeah. So that would be Jill, the thumbnail. That's my sister.
See, let's see.
She was a
The
goofball.
login, I don't remember my login.
Actually, I have a hard time speaking. Garden, we're doing a test, but we're talking, so feel free to come on. I know it's a Sunday night, and Brian probably won't be here much longer. We probably won't be on that much longer, but we're just chatting, and oh, what does Snork say? Sound just switched to left channel only. But yeah, we're talking and testing. All right, it would be great if I could have a third person, but I guess I could just join from my other laptop. I need to play around with these controls. All right. Speaker view, because that's one thing that I have not mastered. Well, boy. Speaker view. No, we don't want that. Gallery view. Okay, so if we... This is something I don't know how to do very well. So the Zoom controls. I wonder about Be Live if I should look at that. They're what they called the talk show mode, because I don't know. I think it seems a little bit fuzzy. Have you noticed that? I think Be Live looks fuzzy. It's not very clear. But if it's got better controls with who you have where on the window, I mean, then we could just stream that, couldn't we?
Should be able to.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's see. Brian, I'm going to monkey around with this. Yeah, if anybody else wants to come on, talk about anything you want. I also could use the test subject for, all right, for playing around with the video positions. Okay. Ah, hi Snork. How's it going?
Hey, Snork.
All right. See, one of the things, I guess, Brian, is that really there's no control over who is where.
No, there really isn't.
That I agree. That's kind of a problem, because I would have rather have, in our interview with Ray Lutz, I think that would have been better to have him at the top, honestly.
Yeah, there really is no way to control that, which is kind of odd.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, other than, okay, so you can do speaker view, which is really not.
Also, is it possible to control the mirroring, how it always mirrors between?
Yes, you can adjust that yourself through, where's that at?
Is that your own local cam?
Yes, that's correct. You do it through your own local cam. You just flip it.
Hmm. All right, well, okay, so I can...
Also, Snork, if you go to the bottom screen and you click the little up arrow next to where it says stop video, you should be able to go into your video settings there and do it as well.
Yeah, I see that now.
Okay.
Okay, so I hid myself. I'm assuming you can hear me, right?
And see you.
You can see me. Oh, you can see me, right. But I can't see me.
Right. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, you are off. Yep.
Okay, but on your screen,
Yep.
on your screen, not what you're watching live, you can still see me.
I can see you on OBS, but you are not on the stream.
The live stream. Okay, right.
Right.
Okay, so that's actually good.
Yeah, that does work.
Because I could do that on Tuesday if I decide to not. 'Cause I really just don't see any point in me being on for that chat. I mean, that's.
I'd agree. Yeah.
I mean, I don't really. Are you planning to be on?
I might be if they want me to be. Yeah, I can be on.
Okay.
I mean, it's just an MMT discussion, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 2 candidates and they're talking MMT stuff. So.
I have no problem with that.
Yeah. Okay. So there's no reason for me to be on. I'm just controlling the stream here. So
Right.
I'll just hide myself, which is confusing to the candidates, I guess. But okay. Now, how do I show? Oh, here we go. Okay.
Hey guys, I'm gonna get ready to go.
Okay, Shirley. I'm glad.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah, we'll have a more, real chat on Friday. We're just
Okay.
kind of
See you guys
playing.
then.
Okay. Good night.
Bye.
If you're
Bye-bye.
moderating, it might be less confusing if you show your video for the question part or the introduction and say, I'm going to leave the camera for a moment, and then let them go at it, and then come back on between issues.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good point.
Or come on if you have to break up a fight.
Right. Well, now wait a minute. Manage participants. Oh my goodness. How do I even... Wait a minute. I don't know how to bring myself back. Didn't we have this problem last time? I couldn't figure out how to bring myself back.
Okay, I think I can help you with this. If you go to the top where it says speaker view, you should be able to control it through there, right?
Gallery view. Okay, hang on. I think there was something. Wait. There we go. Voila. There I am. And you can, there's just a delay. It should show up on the stream.
Yep, there you go. Okay.
But that's kind of tricky because, see, I'm the one doing it, so you can see me, messing with the controls there. So, okay, let's say we have 4 people on. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. I'll just have to hide myself and then bring back. I don't know. I may look at Be Live and see if that talk show version or whatever is any better. Because it is weird that it's just completely by who comes in what order, where you're placed on the screen, and that I don't think you can do anything to change that.
No, I
Manage.
haven't to change that.
Manage
The
participants.
only thing that I see in common is that the host tends to always be the top left.
Yeah. Well.
No, on I'm looking at YouTube now, and she's on the top row.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, unmirrored. I'm sorry.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Garden's going to bed. Okay. Well, we will be on Friday night. So,
I should probably leave too. Victor wants to go to bed.
Yeah, I'm going to bed too.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, we figured out D Live. That's awesome.
That's great.
We also figured... Oh, good night, Snork. We will see you on Friday. So, I don't know. I'll see if there's anything else I can do with Zoom. And I may look at Be Live. But I think I like Zoom better overall. Like, the video quality seems better and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. But we'll take a look at it.
Okay. All right. Well, for Tuesday, I think it's going to be best. I'll just do the thing where I hide myself, and we'll let the candidates know that even though they can see me, I'm not on. I just wonder how that will go if we have me and then Victor and, well, how that's going to look. It's just a total dice roll.
Right.
So, Oh, well. Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. All right. Well, nice to see you. And at least we got most of this figured out now, I think.
Yeah, it looks like it's all working.
Yeah, it all worked well. And so, okay, I'll change this custom RTMP back to the other Facebook page, and I'll go delete this from CAP. Oh, actually, hey, Brian, I'm going to stop this. Just hang on a second.